Hey everyone, I really felt like playing the Binding of Isaac tonight, so here I am, and I don't know if you can tell, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell at all, but right now I'm using a different microphone. It's on my fancy headset that I don't actually use that often anymore. It's a gaming headset, Astros. You've probably heard of them, or maybe not, but it doesn't really matter. It's maybe better, maybe it's worse, I don't know. We'll see. And so, one thing I think is going to be an issue. So I think I've beaten the game with Judas and Isaac so far. So I think the plan was going back to Cain. If I'm wrong, well, doesn't hurt. I still like playing this game. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, Bloody Rage, Bloody Lust. Okay, so this is the item that Samson starts with. And what it... Geez, my game is like glitching with all these lines and things. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, what this does is it'll increase my damage every time I kill an enemy, and you see there, like, I killed all of those enemies at once and my tears turn red. I'm very strong, and it only works within an individual room. I've never seen this room layout before, and that's like amazing. 200 some hours into this game and I've never seen that. And honestly, I completely forgot what I wanted to say. But let me know if you guys like or dislike this mic. Oh, that's bad damage that I could have easily avoided. So back to this commentary. One thing that's really nice, and pretty much the only redeeming quality of Samson, is that on bosses like Widow here, my damage will increase every time one of the spiders or nub things he spawns here. Every time one of those dies, my damage will increase. I don't even have to be the one that killed it, which is really nice. So you know, I'll end up with a lot more damage and things will speed up as the fight progresses. I think I was going to say that it's really tough remembering whether or not I've collected some items. And I think that'll be something that'll take some getting used to, because of course I'm used to having all of the items, or knowing the only 2 or 3 that I'm missing right now, which is, you know, right now it's more like I'm missing over 100. But I think it's alright. It's definitely fun. I really enjoy playing this game, so I'm glad. I mean, restarting, because I definitely wasn't motivated when I had to kill Mom, get like 200 Mom kills. I had to kill Mom like 40 sometimes, or 80 sometimes or something. It was stupid. It wasn't fun. Just like, really gotta get Platinum God here so I can start the series that I really want to do. I was gonna say, I don't think I've taken damage yet, but I remember taking damage, which is unfortunate. I think it'd be nice if I could at least feel like I'm making progress and that I knock out 1 or 2 of the damage achievements or something. No damage achievements, that is. But it's also not a big deal. I have a lot of time where I can grind that kind of thing. And honestly, that means I could end up getting some really interesting runs. Of course, the easiest way to do them is to get, like, Brimstone or Mom's Knife. And then it's pretty free win. Well, pretty free, not taking damage if you're careful. But, also kind of not how I play a lot of the time. So we picked up Dead Bird, one of the items Eve starts with. Whenever I get hit, once per room, whenever I take damage, I don't have to get hit. I could use something like Kamikaze or some other item that damages me by my own doing, I'm pretty sure. It'll spawn a bird, and the bird will attack enemies and things. It's pretty decent. And here's the Duke of Flies, really easy boss. It's kind of annoying sometimes when all the flies just keep on spawning, but having picked up Rage, that's actually pretty nice. He goes down faster because of that. We get to deal with the devil. Let's see what items he wants to give me. I don't know if I've picked up the pack. See, this is where my problems are coming, but I'm going to pick it up because I like the pack. It gives me increased tears, increased damage, not that much. It's probably like 1 damage increase. And it replaces the 2 hearts I spend on it with 2 soul hearts. But if I had picked it up independent of paying 2 red hearts for it, it would still give me 2 soul hearts. And you might notice that when I knocked the Globin down from its normal state, like its normal, like walking around state, to its oozy state, my tears changed from blue to red, even though I hadn't killed an enemy. But globins always count as a kill every time you bring them down to the ooze state, even if you do it multiple times on the same one. So with some items you can farm like damage or health or whatever you want just by killing, like putting a globin into the ooze state and then letting it recover. So that's what happened. It counts as a kill even though it's not. So you can get, you know, there's an item, Vampirism, Charm of the Vampire. It's a bat. I don't know if I've picked it up in this, but every 13 enemy kills it'll recover half of a red heart for you, and if you were in a really bad position you could do it a lot of times against a globin, for example, and fully recover your health if you're patient. So Cain's ability is the Luck Foot, his item that he starts with, and that makes all of the pills good or neutral, which means I am not even afraid of using any pill at any time. Yet I haven't used this one yet. I will, because even if it's like bombs or key, that's fine. I would love to have more keys. Not gonna visit the boss right away. I don't really know why. I may as well. But gonna finish the room, the place, the floor is what I was gonna say. Let's see what it was. Nothing. It made me retarded, which is fine. Completely not a big deal of a pill. And we're gonna fight the first boss here. Oh, that was my first damage this floor, I'm pretty sure. So the first boss is Chubb, a champion. This one's slower. It looks, I think that could be considered blue, so it should drop a soul heart when I kill him. I'm really kind of disappointed that I took damage there, because that was a decent shot at the Spelunker Boy achievement. No damage on the caves. But it really doesn't matter that much. Got plenty of time. And for killing him, we'll pick up the crate. Drops one of everything. 2 of hearts, decent card, doubles my hearts. If I had more health, that would be much better. Range up, okay, it's not bad. Cain does start with lower range. And I don't really care about searching for... Yes, I do. I want to search for the secret room. I have a lot of bombs. There's always a chance that it's an item that I want. Could be... Well, no, I haven't unlocked some of the items. A lot of the items that spawn in secret rooms, but... Could still be Transcendence, which is flight, which is good. Or it could be a lot of money. I like having a lot of money. That means that I'll go visit the shop on this floor, where it's pretty unlikely to be greed, I'd say, and have a chance to pick up a really nice item, like maybe the ladder or the compass or the map. And like I said, gonna pick up the compass. Really useful. Also gonna pick up this pill, because they're bound to be decent. Bombs are key. I ended up with more keys, and that's always good. Well, not always good, but it's good at this point in the game. So now, actually, well, no, I may as well play this twice, since I have the 2 hearts right here with me. But didn't pay out with the blood bag, which is unfortunate. Okay, I can play it 3 times, and then I will not bother coming back for the one more time I could play it. Well, didn't pay out with the blood bag, but I have 10 cents and probably a pretty good chance of visiting the shop on the next floor. You know, that's pretty good. So the compass already showing what it's worth. This is a pretty annoying room without spectral tears, because you just have to keep going in circles hoping that you don't get hit by mistake or anything. Didn't pick up the ladder, I picked up the compass, as much as I'd love to get that bomb. Larry Jr. is a pretty easy room. I have increased damage by like 1.4 or something if the pact only increases damage by 1. Cain has a second highest damage multiplier of something like 1.4. I'm not totally sure. Maybe it's like 1.2 or something. Mr. Boom... Not really as good as the Anarchist Cookbook. I'm going to pick it up and use it to blow up here. And I assume the bomb will stay there, but if not, whatever. Oh, it turned into a normal bomb. That's interesting. I'm not going to open that yet, though, if I do at all. Because I'm not really worried about the contents of the chest, even though it could be something awesome like a health up. I just don't have the keys that I feel comfortable wasting like that. Or, well, not wasting, but taking chances with. Since there's a heart right outside, I will visit this room, the arcade, and that's 14 cents. How close? So I'll play it again, because it's not really a big deal. Now I can visit the shop if I end up there soon. Well, when I end up there, because I mean, it's not like I won't explore the whole floor, and it's not like I'm spending my money elsewhere. Really would like the ladder. Ladder's a great item. Maybe it'll be in the shop. Bee lickers. That's pretty good maneuvering to avoid the fly at the same time as the enemies. Of course, eternal fly is very annoying. They're the white ones spinning around the special ugly poop. And what they do is be annoying and have more health when you spawn them. I'm sorry if my voice is like seeming weird today. I'm not sure why either, but it's not a big deal. So I'll use the world just because, and then I'll pick up this tarot card. The Hermit takes me into the shop. Doesn't use one of my keys. That's great. So I'll finish this room, and then I'll pay a visit to the shop without using the key, which is excellent. That means that I can go use a key on that chest and not feel like I wasted it, because I would have used it on the shop. Oh, I never explained my trinket. And I will pick up Mom's purse, because that lets me pick up 2 trinkets, and although I don't technically need it right now because I don't even have the Polaroid unlocked, so it's not like I'm going to the chest or anything. But trinkets can be helpful. What my trinket does, the rusted key, it improves the drop rate of keys and chests. Now I'll go play the blood bank one more time. Oh yeah. Oh, well, there's the blood bag. That increases my HP, recovers my HP by 4, and increases my speed by, I think, 1. Interesting place for the secret room. I never would have found it here if it hadn't been given to me for free by the World Tarot card, which shows the full map. Didn't even need that heart. And we're on the path to the boss. Oh, I shouldn't have moved there because I would have made it out without taking damage. So now I'm 1 key poorer, or 1 cent poorer. I keep doing that where I'll say key instead of coin. I need to work on that. Not gonna visit. Well, I can't. No, I can't visit it. Golden poop. That'll drop me some money. Okay, I'm gonna let this eternal fly come out and play. Oh, that's annoying. Damage I shouldn't really be taking. Probably like 7 cents or something. 6 cents. That was close. And I will go back to the shop to buy that soul heart. And maybe a key or a bomb, but I doubt it, because I'm in a decent position for keys and bombs. And if I don't buy them, I have a better chance of going to the shop on the next floor. Should I decide to, which I probably will, and then it'll probably be greed, but those are chances that I'm willing to take. Greed could drop Steam sales, not that valuable at that next floor, but it could be fine. I'm not too worried. I think I'm still in a good position regardless. I haven't even used the Anarchist Cookbook yet. I'm going to use it here, because it's got a pretty good chance of like pretty much completely killing this boss and opening up the game, the room, so that I can actually hit the boss more frequently. And I mean, it did most of the work for me, so I think it was a good use. It was unfortunate that I couldn't dodge the one bomb that I walked pretty much right into, so I took a heart of damage, but that's alright. And I get a health up, which excuse me, increases my health, and I think that that's good. That makes up for the soul heart I lost, pretty much. Tried to dodge that, but I was a bit late. Don't like these guys, the hangers. Pretty sure they're called hangers, because the greed heads are keepers, and these guys are so aptly named hangers because they're hanging. And they have eternal flies, which is annoying, but I'll live. Mom's Pad is better than the Anarchist Cookbook, in my opinion. I think this is the one where it freezes enemies but also scares them away from you. I'll test it in a room or two. I'm gonna use a bomb here. Kill two birds with one stone. No pun intended, but we can pretend it was. But of course, unintentional puns are the best kinds of puns. Anyway, I picked up a soul heart. And greed will not be in the shop because that room that I thought I was going to end up in has a mini-boss, and there can only be, first off, one mini-boss per floor, and if the mini-boss is in the shop, or in the secret room, it is greed, so I'm not going to get greed twice on a floor. So I feel safe going to the shop now, provided I end up with the money, because I'm not going to use a key that I don't have to. So this can be a tough room. Easy to get caught when you think you're outside of their range, but you're actually not. Happens all the time, at least to me. I don't know about everyone else. But it went well. Made it out, no damage. Oh man, masks and hearts. Masks and hearts are awful. And one leaper, but leaper is the least of my problems here. The masks are really pretty much the worst enemies in this game. Of course, you can only kill them by killing the hearts that they're associated with, and a lot of the time, the ones you want to be associated with each other are not. It's interesting that the chubs they shoot out are also scared away. I might use a bomb to get to this chest, since I have both the number of keys I need and the number of bombs that I need. By which I mean I will, clearly. Got my bomb back, got to 15 cents. I will definitely visit the shop now, like without even a question about it. Now, if I were playing real smart and confident right now, I would go fight Greed in the secret room below me, and he would have a chance to drop the Steam sale, which would give me half off all items in the store, which really could, I mean, if it's a big shop and has like two 15-cent items, I could get both items for less than the price of one normally. I mean, that's an awesome idea, but again, masks and hearts, awful. I took so much damage there. Like, I lost all of my remaining soul hearts, and, well, now I lost the actual all of my remaining soul hearts. But this is also a tough room. Masks and hearts and these guys, some rooms that you're pretty much guaranteed to take damage on. I don't honestly want the Steam sale that much. There's, like, literally no other. There's one more shop, and I don't care. Probably won't visit the shop on the next floor. Pretty likely to be Greed, I'd say. Excuse me. At some point, you really just forget that you have rage, bloody lust, if you will. But, I mean, it's helping. And I will go back to pick up the heart there. Almost time to fight the boss. Since it's Necropolis, I'm really worried that it's going to be the Mask of Infamy, and that would just be awful. But I would, in that situation, save Mom's Pad until I had killed the heart, and then the mask would be scared away, hopefully at an angle that I could attack it, just like in a attack it well. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a different word. This is a bad room. I will go back and hunt for hearts since I see there are a few on the map. I would rather not take any chances with Necropolis, because Necropolis is a tough floor in general, always. I'm really wondering when I'm going to run in, like when I unlock the curses for floors, because I mean I'm going to guess that I get them when I beat Mom's Heart the 6th time, but I can't say for sure. Please don't be Mask of Infamy. Okay, it's Loki. Not a big deal. Loki's generally pretty easy. And getting him in this corner here can do a pretty significant amount of damage. Though it is annoying when you just keep spawning Doomflies that I can't kill immediately because my damage isn't off the charts right now, unfortunately. well, my damage can become off the charts. But hopefully I don't get into such a range where it's dangerous to kill them, because of course that's the time that I will kill them. And you're always going to kill the enemy on the shot where it would damage you. Because I mean, otherwise this game just wouldn't be any fun. No challenge. I mean, if you can kill an enemy when you intend to, and when it's safe, that's just no fun. Chance for a deal with the devil here, I probably wouldn't take it. Pentagram, damage up. Good item. I will check the deal with the devil. Oh, of course it's Krampus. Well, that'll increase my damage over range. I have decent range thanks to the one range up I picked up. And that's good at least. Oh, didn't dodge that in time. Hopefully I won't take more than one more hit, because I can recover that very easily just by going back into the boss room. Dead Bird is helping out a lot here, though. I think this will go well. Well, I can have two trinkets. Push Pin gives me the, randomly one of my tiers will be Spectral. You saw the white one there that just went straight through everything. So that's all it does. It's not that good, but it's free. I can handle it. And I already explained Lump of Coal, so we're set on the items I have right now. Swarmers here can be pretty annoying, but my damage is actually much more significant thanks to the pentagram, so rage is less and less important. And I get free access to this chest, a dime, wow. So I guess I will visit the shop, but first priority for me is the item room. Nope, I don't want to get hit. Of course, no one wants to get hit. And of course the dead bird will focus on the grimace since they count as enemies, which is annoying. And that means it doesn't help me where I need it. I took far too much damage on that room, and I don't really have a place to go to replenish it. Again, this is one thing I say every time I see this room. Nobody takes advantage of this position where they cannot hit you because they can't see you. But of course I don't have the range to attack them from all the way across the room, so I can't take advantage of it for the second half of the room. That was annoying. Shouldn't... oh god, I might die. That's just so annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mom's pad here. And I already completely forgotten about the lump of coal, which is pretty typical. And okay, so we're going to visit the item room, and it's going to be teleported. It could not be more useless for the last item room. I'm going to kill that poop, and I'm going to go away, and I'm going to kill that poop, and then I'm going to go away. And now I have at least a full heart to work with. Really surprising that that went so poorly so quickly. Wow. Well, I would have died there if not for... oh man, that's just awful. Assuming I make it through this room, my hunt is now for the arcade. Because in the arcade, I can hopefully win or at least blow things up to get hearts. Unfortunately, I'm picking wrong here. I'm going to check here for the secret room because it could be nice. And then I'll check here because then I could get straight to the arcade with no risk. But I'm not lucky at all sometimes. Another of this room means I should be able to get through this just fine. Oh, unless I get stuck on map geometry. I'm not actually sure how many frames that... so I'm just going to play another... Sorry if this ends up being super long, but I'm enjoying myself. I play this game for fun now, and for YouTube. Of course, the one downside of that is that I cannot play this game unless I'm recording. Oh well. First item I pick up is the Robo Baby. What the Robo Baby clearly does is shoot lasers. It's pretty cool. I really don't like that the spiders and enemies can just go diagonally through poop without... they just like phase through walls and stuff. It's unfair. I wish I could do that. Like if I could go diagonally through things that I shouldn't be able to go diagonally through. Well, now we'd have a fun game. So first boss, probably Pin, probably Widow. It's one of the two. And it's Widow. But extra firepower from Robo Baby. This will go quicker than it would before. But one thing is, I need to kill these spiders more. Still, pretty easy fight. The one thing that was nice about last run was rage, allowing me to kill everything in pretty much one hit by the end of a room. But, nah. 8-ball, Tears Up, Tarot card, Hierophant. Great! So I get 4 soul hearts from that room, and I'm done with the first floor. So this is going really well. We get Basement 2, not Cellar 2. I'd say there's a decent chance that we'll, why not play this one? Because of course, as Cain, I have a better chance of winning. I didn't, but, better chance. So Basement 2, that's easier than the alternative. And the reason I go to the boss right now is I have the chance to get the no damage achievement right now. And if I just kill the boss, I think I get the achievement right away, as opposed to if I have to go through every room. And I let myself get stuck there. That was unfortunate. That actually kind of really sucked, but Basement Boy, pretty easy achievement overall. I got that one on purpose last time. Still, a little bit disappointed that I just froze under pressure. Didn't come up in the clutch, you know. Not a big deal. So now I can go for the item room. Not really too concerned with what just happened. Still, that should have been a pretty easy boss fight not to take damage on. And we'll see what's in the item room. Lucky that Cain starts with a key, because I haven't seen a key drop at all yet, which is crazy. Mom's Eye, I don't know if it actually increases our tears, but it gives us the chance to fire the tear out of the back of our head like you see happening there. So one more room, then we're done with the basement. Still a little upset that I failed there to get the Basement Boy. But still, not a big deal. Really not a big deal. Pretty easy room, very easy progression. And this guy goes down pretty quickly. No drops. I should be seeing more drops just by being Cain. Gonna play this one more time since I only have 1 cent again, and that could be awesome. Maybe it's Tears Up. Range Up. Well, again, it's good to get 1 range up with Cain, just because he doesn't start with very good range. So on to the caves. Really not. This could be an annoying room, easy to take damage on just because of the unpredictability of the angle of the shots that these guys fire when killed. And a key drop, just when I need one too. It's pretty convenient. Charm of the Vampire, I mentioned this earlier, where every 13 kills I will gain half of a red heart. Really not usually at all useful, but you know, sometimes it's a pleasant surprise. Oh, I'm running low on health. But suddenly Charm of the Vampire, and then you're running less low on health. Still, it's not a very significant improvement in your situation. Just can be the difference. Peep, pretty annoying boss. I've had a couple videos where I've taken way too much damage to Peep, just due to the shots he fires here and my poor dodging. But I'm going to see if I can't do better this time. Maybe I get a deal with the devil. I was looking it up because I'm trying to memorize things like that. Taking no damage on the floor before the boss is plus 35% chance to run into a devil room. It's taking no red heart damage, so I could actually take quite a few hits and still satisfy the condition, is what I was saying. So take no red hearts on the floor is 35%. Take no red hearts on the boss, also 35%. Kill a beggar is 35%. But I run into an angel room. Scapular, it's always what I'm running into. I want a Sacred Heart. I always just want Sacred Heart. It's just so good. Having a pentagram is plus 20%. Oh look, a beggar. Having a second pentagram is 10 more %, because apparently you can get 2 pentagrams. I didn't know that. I've never seen it. And then there was like one more condition. And then you multiply it by 1/4 if you've had a devil room that floor, or the floor prior to it. Multiply it by 1/2 if you had it 2 floors ago. Multiply it by 1 if you haven't had it, or haven't had it in 3 floors or more. Then I think there was one more condition. It was like having, I don't remember, there are a few. I said most of the stuff. And an angel room you can get when you've passed on a deal with the devil, so like you went in and didn't buy anything. I don't know why I got one there. I thought you had to decline a deal with the devil. Did I do that last floor? Maybe I did, and I just don't remember. Full heart, I'll play the slot machine twice, why not? And look at that. And look at that! So see, sometimes you just gotta take these gambles because it can be great. So, fighting Wrath, pretty easy fight. Can be annoying though, because of course he runs away in awkward ways or runs towards you in awkward ways. He really launched that bomb. But it's going pretty quickly. Thanks to Robo Baby, probably. I'll pick up Mr. Boom because I don't have another item. And if I had any bombs, I would look for the secret room, but I don't. And I don't have enough money that I want to actually use one of my only 2 keys. And I'm not getting many key drops, I must say. Yeah, why not? It's early. Oh, okay, now I'll use one of my keys. See? That's why I go to these places. But still, only 2 coins for a chest? That's a kind of bad drop. Still, it's not a difficult challenge room. Challenge rooms before, I don't know, Caves Part 2, or maybe even Depths Part 1. Pretty worth it no matter what. I say after having skipped challenge rooms on the basement regularly. Because again, even though I should, I don't care about the drops most of the time. They're not usually that good. Oh, now I pick up another key. That's awesome. So I'm doing a lot better than I was before. So we'll see what's in the shop. Battery, that can be good. Battery will allow my items to recharge, as it says in the bottom right corner. How it works is if an item is not fully charged and you're in a room, it's time-based. I don't know how much time it takes, but it's time-based. It will recover 1 of the 6 ticks every, however many seconds, up to a maximum of 3. But if you use the item because it recharged in one of those 3 that you have a chance to recharge, if you use it, you get 3 more, which is good. So in some situations, well, it takes a couple other items, but you can easily use items more than once in one room if you both take a lot of time and have the right items. Whore of Babylon, so that would mean what Whore of Babylon does is, as it curse up, it's when I'm down to half of a red heart, then, and I can have as many soul hearts as I want on top of that, just half of a red heart, my damage will increase by 3, though apparently it's a damage multiplier somehow. I don't know if that means it's multiplied by 3, I really doubt that. And wow, that was stupid damage walking over the spikes. Damage will increase by 3 and speed by 2, which is good if you want to be in that health situation, which is why I would, for one, possibly deal all my hearts away in a deal with the devil, or 2, get down to half of a red heart as it requires and just have a lot of soul hearts. But that's a tough one to set up. So you shouldn't really bank on it. It's one of the items Eve starts with, if I didn't say that. And this is an annoying room, just because I can't really sit in a nice position to hit them all at once with the Robo Baby. But it went quickly, it was alright. Another challenge room, probably won't it's a boss challenge room anyway, so I can't visit it because you can only go into a boss challenge room if you have 1 red heart or less. So one nice thing about playing as a Blue Baby, which I haven't unlocked yet, is that you can always enter both the challenge room and the boss challenge room. I'm pretty sure, unless it actually counts 3 soul hearts as full health, but I don't think it does. Still haven't used my spacebar item, Mr. Boom, here, but that's because I don't really like it. I have it in case, for some reason, I have a stroke of genius and want to use it, or if, like, no, I'll use it right now, or if I need it for anything, I guess. I don't know. It's just there, taking up space because nothing else is. So honestly, I drop it for most other items. Of course, some items aren't good enough to drop it for, but I haven't unlocked one of them, I guess. I don't know. Have 5 keys, may as well. Just a heart, that was a waste. Scent, and one more room. Can be an easy room to take damage on. Not for that reason, though. Mostly due to a presence of unavoidability, rather than walking into enemies like a genius. I would love to pick up those 2 bombs, but I have no way to get there. Gertie. Gertie's annoying. Oh, look, there are the 2 bombs again. I'll use Mr. Boom, just because I can. And I'll also kill this nub thing. Just saves me trouble later. So, good strategies against Gertie are quarter circle strafe, like that, where you get him to fire one way, or you assume he's firing one way, and you just shift a quarter circle. But if you mistime it, that happens. But still, pretty easy. You just avoid his attacks like that. And he goes down pretty nicely. Sometimes he spawns enemies, though, which is annoying. Can be annoying. All in all, went down pretty quickly. Chance for a deal with the devil. And I do get one. I get a health up. So there's a pretty decent chance that I would actually accept a deal with the devil if they didn't suck. So no, I won't accept either of these, even though I probably haven't picked them up before. I don't actually care. There's pretty much one place that the secret room could be, and I may as well go for it, because, I mean, if it's not, okay, I wasted a bomb. I have a few now, though, so it's kind of okay. But if it is, then I could end up with either a good amount of money or a good item. Both of those are pretty valuable. Or I could get a slot machine, why not? I don't have any money, so it's fine. And I pick up a key right away. And scent. So it just wants me to keep playing mostly. Almost time to go down to the depths part 1. I'm not going to blow it up because I don't have the bombs to spare for that, but that's about it. Well, I guess I have Mr. Boom, but too late, I already left. On to the depths part 1. Hopefully this time I can actually, like, succeed in my run and kill Mom's heart. But, I mean, like I was saying, I think last episode, sometimes, well, no, what I was saying last video is that since my goals are lower, then I seem to be performing worse, so since I only want to kill Mom's heart, I'm having trouble getting there, but when I wanted to beat the chest, I was just having trouble beating, like, the cathedral. So, like, I could more easily get to the cathedral than I can get to, the womb right now. It's an interesting effect. Expectations have effects on things, I guess. If you set your goal low, then underachieving is even lower. Or I just don't have the items at my disposal that I'm used to having. Or I'm just bad right now. Could be. Tinted Rock, 1 soul heart? That's pretty bad. Like, actually pretty bad. I mean, still, it's better than nothing, but that's certainly not what I'd normally expect. Oh man, my head hurts a lot. I've been having, like, migraines all day or something. I'm probably not migraines. I don't think I'm really prone to those, but I've been having a pretty strong ache in a very specific part of my forehead, well, head, throughout the day. Of course, that's none of your concern, but figured I'd clue you in since it's hurting right now. It's really hot in my room too, but I say that every time. So Globins, Gazing Globins, Champion Gazing Globin, pretty annoying. Do too much damage, and I also allow them to do too much damage. I may as well go pick up this heart. No, I don't want to use a key. Keys are just, they're like delicacies. I will use a bomb and a key for this, though. And see that? Black bean. What this item does is when I get hit, I will fart, which poisons the enemies that are near enough to me to get hit in the area of effect. It's not amazing, but it can be useful. Most items can be useful. In fact, I'd say all items have some level of usefulness. That's bad damage that I shouldn't have taken. Let's see what this pill does. Tears up, awesome. And I was gonna go at least check out the challenge room, but then I took a hit. Pretty bad hit. Bomb, always love seeing bombs when I don't have many. I will visit the boss pretty much right away. Well, no, that is literally right away. But I will go back to explore the rest of the rooms on the floor. Because of course I wouldn't want to miss something awesome. See who my boss is. Monster 2, great pickup. Hey, do what I want you to. Unfortunately I got hit there, but hey, you should have been looking right at me. You should have done your laser. So my usual strategy against Monster 2 is trap him into lasering me one way, walk to the other side, get him to laser me the other way. Do this forever, but apparently he just doesn't like to follow the rules today. Because, of course, usually that can work for the whole boss fight, no problem. Almost missed the timing there. It's due to those red flies that I forgot the names of. And he should go down pretty soon. Okay. I will leave the Eternal Heart here so that I'm not at risk of losing it. Pick up Squeezy, which is another Tears Up, and 2 Soul Hearts, which are a pretty excellent item. Nope, not going to do that. Not worth it. So we'll visit these last few rooms. I'm shooting pretty much max Tears. Still haven't found a replacement for Mr. Boom, though, and that's one thing that's kind of disappointing. Other than that, his neck should not extend like that. Should probably get that looked at. Other than that, it's going well. I'd say this run is going pretty well. I'm dodging well. I'm getting good upgrades. I like getting Tears Up. Tears Up and Damage Up, two of the 3 important stats. Range is important if you're extremely lacking in it, as is speed, but I don't really value them much. Damage, then health, then Tears Up, because if you're doing damage, it's the same as getting Tears Up pretty much, but you only have to hit 1 shot as opposed to having to hit like 3 or however many due to having less damage and more tears. So more damage, less tears is better than less damage, more tears, yeah. More damage, less tears is better than less damage, more tears. That's what I'm saying. So the trinket I picked up is Liberty Cap. Gives me the effect of a random mushroom each room. And mushrooms, I guess it includes like all stats up and speed and range. Well, I'd rather have cancer. That doubles my fire rate. Look how fast he's shooting. That's awesome. But still, I'd like to get a damage up soon. Very soon, in fact. Eternal Heart. And we get a health up there. Of course, that's how it's supposed to work. 2 of the bomb leeches, count as champions. Lucky it didn't explode on me there. Both of them dropped coins. That's really... Well, I mean, that's as much as I could ask for, but... Of course, I'd like if they dropped soul hearts or something. Soul hearts, keys, bombs. I'm shooting really fast. Cancer is pretty much objectively the best trinket. Whoa. But, I don't know, the tick's really good when you don't need to have the Polaroid or when you can afford to have both, thanks to Mom's Purse, for example. Well, no, that's not for example, that is the only example. But tick's really good, Flat Penny's really good, Mom's Pearl is not really good, increases the drop rate of Mom's items like Mom's bra, mom's pad, I guess mom's eye, and that kind of thing. I haven't really seen a tangible effect from the... Oh, never mind. Yes, that's why, but never mind what I was saying there. Haven't been using Mr. Boom. We'll visit this beggar. I'd rather give him money than the shop. Hopefully he'll pay out before I run out of money. And he'll give me the ladder, which isn't still very useful. You see me walking through those spikes diagonally without taking damage. That is just how this game works, thanks to the strange mechanics of the hitboxes of the spikes. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Never fun when everything's shooting out of kilter. Yep, but it still went well. I didn't end up taking damage. I completely forgot that I hadn't gone to the item room yet. Can pick up this bomb thanks to the ladder, so I mean it is kind of useful. Cupid's arrow, excellent item. Piercing shots, it says, but it's not like spectral tears. What these are these shots go through enemies. So if I were fighting Larry Jr., which is when this really shines, well, here's the example, going straight through all of my enemies at once. But if I were fighting Larry Jr., it would hit all of his pieces at once. He'd die much quicker, that kind of thing. Still, that was a good example that I had just last room. Taking some unfortunate damage, but my incredible tear fire rate and piercing shots are pretty powerful. I'd say I'm doing well, even though I'm taking more hits than I'd like. Vomit Grimace really helping me out here, killing my enemies for me. Of course, the one possible downside to oh, I didn't have to use a key, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. One possible downside to Cupid's arrow is it decreases the knockback. Well, it removes the knockback from your shots. So I'm not moving enemies when I hit them. Just damage, but in most cases that's kind of pretty much not a big deal. I'd like for these guys to all get in a line so I can kill them all at once. And sort of works out. And it's almost time to fight Mom. I'd say I'm in a pretty good position. I'll save that until after I finish this room. And that's pretty much precisely why. Because I can pick up that. I mean, it doesn't actually matter because I can't leave once I fight Mom. Oh, this is the bad Mom. This is the hard one. So what this Mom does is the champion, and it only spawns enemies from Wrath of the Lamb, which pretty much are way bigger jerks, like keepers here. So I've already taken a little too much damage for a fight against Mom. One full heart, that's pretty steep. But I'm doing significant damage thanks to my huge fire rate and piercing shots, so it allows me to hit all of the enemies at once. I shouldn't have taken damage there. You're not supposed to take damage because I didn't see the foot shadow, but whatever. Speed up, not that valuable. I already have enough speed, so really it's kind of a wasted upgrade. Still onto the womb though, and that is pretty much what counts here. So what I'm going to do to kill the Doppel this time, just to be creative and different, is I'm going to shoot the wrong way, and I'm going to allow my backward shots to kill him, since I was shooting a significant amount. So I already lost my soul heart, but that's kind of to be expected. Everything does one full heart of damage here, and definitely more perilous, easier to take damage, easier to misstep. Honestly, this has been a fairly Spartan run. I haven't gotten many special upgrades. I'm shooting standard color tiers. I have one familiar shooting with me. Have a pretty bad spacebar item that I haven't even used more than once. So really, I'm doing this with my huge fire rate, and that's about it. And then my health. I've gotten 4 health upgrades. And again, killing the Doppel the fun way. I don't need hearts right now. Like usually I need them here, but not right now, thanks to Cancer. Cancer is really pretty much definitely the best trinket in the game. I might need them after this room. And that is precisely why it's hard to dodge all of those guys and the babies at the same time. Excuse me. But the Claudies, really some of my least favorite enemies. I will go pick up 2 full health now. Because, rather not risk. You know, say I take 5 hits, but I still have 1 heart left, so it's always good to be prepared for these kinds of things. And maybe you do that, so really that was just a waste of my time, and I should have been looking harder at the screen or something. I will blow up this blood donation machine. Decent chance of there being a heart there. Or not, I don't need money. I really don't need any money. I'm pretty much done with it. Gertie Jr. is the worst. Pretty much guaranteed damage on this room, just like I took. But there's also the chance of dying here. Gertie Jr. actually second hardest boss in the game, maybe? Amazing I didn't take damage there. And then I did there, so it evens out. So what I need is hearts. I'm going back for that half heart. Gee, I may as well check for the secret room. If there are too many possibilities, otherwise I'd check for the top secret room, because it could be the room with a bunch of hearts in it. And that would really save me right now. Yeah, normal bomb's fine. Would've been nice if that were a secret room. Doesn't matter. If I could get Transcendence or something, then that'd be great. Flight. Transcendence is the item I unlocked, the second mom's heart kill. It's the noose. Grants me flight. Pretty, generally, could be difficult room, but it's not. Since I'm doing pretty good damage. Unfortunately, it seems that I'm going to end up exploring, like, almost the whole floor, though. And that's really the opposite of what you want to do in these situations. As these situations being playing on the womb. Oh, that was my own fault. But won't make that mistake again. Really hoping that this ends soon. Oh, that's just... I can't afford to be taking all this damage. I'm taking way too much. This is probably why I can't win right now. Okay, I need more heart drops. Heart drops are what I want. They're all I want. I will use bomb to get to these, this chest. Golden key, not at all what I need. I'll check for the secret room here. There it is. Super greed, I'm leaving. It's really not a chance I'm going to take. Now, of course, I'm going to have the kind of luck where the boss on this floor is Death. Death will probably kill me. Go figure. Oh, see, there you go. Charm of the Vampire, actually doing something I really would like and need right now. I want a heart drop there. No, Loki 2, or 2 Lokis. They're half Lokis. Still, pretty easy boss. Loki is just easy in general, but... Hey, health up. Heart and a half back. I'm once again in a decent position. I'm going to check out the last room, because why not? There might be 2 more rooms or something, but no. Pretty easy last room. Since again, crazy damage output thanks to absolutely absurd rate of fire. Again, if your rate of fire is this good, maybe you don't necessarily need damage up, but I'd still prefer damage up. If I were shooting half this many tiers with twice as much damage, I'd say that's like twice as good. Curse of the Lost. Okay, so I do get curses. So Curse of the Lost, unfortunately, adds like 2 rooms to the floor. Or maybe it's 2 rooms at the when it's the beginning of the game, but it could be like 3, 4, 5 rooms now. We'll visit the arcade because health always good. Oh, theory I need to test is that you always win playing on the fortune teller machine, which seems to be the case so far. We'll use the world because, of course, that saves me time, and then I can go directly to the boss. The Empress, excellent card. Gives me 1 use of the Whore of Babylon. Crystal Ball I will just use once. So now I'll play this guy, the Shell Game guy. And hopefully he'll give me full health. Gonna blow that up, because I'm not gonna play that machine. Well, he killed himself, which is really fine with me. I got to full health. I got everything I wanted out of that. So I'll check the secret room, just because. It's right here. Oh, look at all this money. How am I supposed to hold all this money? Anyway, I'm in a great position now. Like, actually, pretty great. Because I am going to have very highly increased damage. I'm going to have possibly pretty good health position. And I have a great rate of fire. So, I mean, I'm probably going to win this run, fortunately. Because, I mean, no one wants to watch a long streak of no progress. Well, I mean, it's not that it's not entertaining. This game's entertaining to play and watch, even when you're not doing that well. Chubb should be doing extra damage to him because each of his sections has its own hitbox. And you see me, like, cutting through him like a hot knife through butter or something. It's pretty crazy. Of course, cysts are very annoying because they just hide and stuff, but I can kill them pretty quickly thanks to my tier rate, but I'm also letting myself get hit way too much. And of course, see, there he is, just running and hiding into inconvenient places. Okay. May as well have the bombs, no big deal. Pill, range up, doesn't hurt, doesn't really help though. Chance that we get to visit Shoal on this run. I haven't taken that much damage, but then again, that much damage is still damage, so that's 35% less chance. I assume I've taken red heart damage. Yeah, I did, like, no, I don't know. We'll see. And I mean, of course, I still would have to take no damage on the boss, probably. Which I wouldn't wager on it. No, gee, what could this be? Speed up, just what I didn't need. Okay, we'll use the Empress once we kill these eyes. Simplest names for enemies, they're just called exactly what they are. So yeah, pretty much gonna destroy this fight now because all of the enemies will die immediately. Bomb's heart is going down extremely quickly. This is pretty overpowered, like very overpowered. This is crazy almost. Just have to dodge a little, already shooting bombs. So I'd say there's a decent chance that we get a pathway to Shoal. And there it is, the Devil Room. So I'll see if I can beat Shoal for my first time. Unfortunately, we've lost the chance to use the Empress, but I'd say we're still doing a pretty good output. What do I think are my chances? Decent. Decent at best. Okay, so Death is our first room in Shoal. Of course, the run where I decided to do more runs than I should is the run that ends up being extra long because I go even further than intended. Death, most annoying part of the sights. Scythes? Like, I mean, however you want to say it. But one thing is, piercing shots. Cupid's arrow makes knights extremely easy because it goes straight through them and attacks their brain, regardless of the knight's will. So just like in the womb, the only desire is to get to the boss as fast as possible. Especially, like even more so now because the rooms are harder. You'll get bosses and harder enemies more frequently. And, of course, everything still does 1 heart of damage. But I'm always more prone to taking damage in Shoal. It's just harder. And there you go, I've taken 2 hearts. 2 hearts too many, I'd say. I shouldn't have taken so much already. Hopefully I'll get heart drops or free rooms that are just like chests. Oh, that's such bad damage. I shouldn't ever be walking straight into a Globin like that. Gonna do this the Northern Lion way. It's not a heart drop. I really need like 3 heart drops immediately. Oh, this is a tough room. as in bomb leeches, annoying, but 2 headless horsemen is very annoying. Especially if either of those times that they both charged together, if they had charged opposite directions, it's just so difficult to dodge. But 1 headless horseman head, not too bad. I don't know how I ended up with half of a heart, like actually no clue. Oh god, this damage that I can't be doing this. So, I will visit this library. Of course, this library could be excellent, it could save my run. How could it save my run? Well, Book of Belial would be great, but I'm not sure that that would allow me epic success or anything. Book of Sin could drop a heart or something, whatever. I don't need to explain myself, we'll see what happens. Yes, I will definitely take Book of Shadows. I don't know why that unlocked Mom's contact, but, you know, whatever. I don't even know if I've used Book of Shadows yet for this Let's Play. Yeah, I think I have. But it grants you a period of invincibility. Very useful. Still, I need these heart drops, and I need to find the boss. Like, the boss is what I need more than anything. Book of Shadows gives me a chance. Not a good one, I don't think I'm gonna win, but I'm gonna try my hardest. Bomb leeches, I need them to go down, thanks to that one for killing the Headless Horseman for me. These are not hearts, why won't it just give me a heart drop? That's really all I want, all I need. But at least the Faceless Knights aren't impossible thanks to piercing shots. The Faceless Knights are very annoying. That was damage that I both shouldn't have and couldn't afford to take. Now I'm pretty much guaranteed death. Give me like 4 hearts or something. Death? Yeah, I'm screwed. And of course that means I have to take every chance I can get, use my Book of Shadows so that I can get close and actually do damage, but I'd say most likely there I am dead. But still, that went pretty well, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.